Hey, this is Matt from TPStool.com. I have another Polaris example for you. I get lots of questions about this one. This is off a 2012 and 2013 Polaris Scrambler 850 and a Sportsman 850, the XP and the HO. And this one's got a little trick to it, so I'm going to show you what to do here. So we're going to use our TPStool.com Pro-Powered meter. It comes with a number of adapters. In this case, we're going to use the number 2 adapter, which is this triangle one, so we'll get rid of these guys. You can see that matches here. And we're going to go ahead and hook this up. Now, depending on the year, for this throttle body, the 2012, you're going to set it to 0.71, and for the 2013, you're going to set it to 0.67. You're going to need a T25 bit. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There you go, T25 Torx bit. And here is how you're going to connect the meter. Green and ground, red and FB or feedback, and the black and 5 volts. Now, something I want you to notice here. This throttle body's been through a war, but it works. So when you open the throttle, you see the numbers go up to over 3.5 volts, and this one over 4 volts, and down you're going to be somewhere under 1 volt. And this one's 0.89. This is off of 2013, so it needs to be 0.67, so we're way off. So we're going to go ahead and adjust it. But now this has a trick if you ever have to replace the TPS, and I'm going to show you what that trick is. To adjust it, all you're going to do is loosen this Torx, screw here a little bit, and then you're going to swivel the TPS, and notice the readings over here are changing as I'm swiveling. And you're just going to get it to the right value, in this case 0.67, and tighten it down. But I want to show you the trick. If you have to replace the TPS in this one, you're going to take the screw all the way out, and this is where I'm getting questions. I'm going to be sure you guys know, because people get confused. So watch the numbers when I take the TPS off. You hear a click, and it goes up to 5 volts. And so what happens is this one is actually different than other TPS. See, there's a bar here on the throttle body, and when the throttle opens, that rotates, and that's how the TPS works. It rotates a little piece inside here. And on this one, on most of them, you just slap it back on. On this one, when you put the new TPS on, this is the trick. When you put the new TPS on, you have to hold the throttle wide open. Okay, hold the throttle wide open. And then you put the TPS on. Let's see if I can do this through the camera. I'm going to use my thumb just because it's easy. If it's on the bike, you're going to use the throttle. So now I'm going to place the TPS on while the throttle is wide open. And see if I can fumble through this, looking through the camera. Oh, come on now. There we go. Now watch the numbers as I, hopefully gracefully, close the throttle. And it goes back down, right? And we're out of adjustment, of course. But that means I've got it on correctly. The questions I get are people can't get the proper reading after they put the new TPS on. Of course not, because, see, I'll take it off and I'll put it back on now without holding the throttle wide open. So look, I'm not holding the throttle wide open and I'm stuck at 5 volts. And when I try and open the throttle, it's not going to make any difference. You're going to get bad readings, and it's not going to work. So again, we have a new TPS. You have to hold the throttle wide open. There we go. Pardon my fumbling around here on the camera. Hold it wide open. Place the new TPS on while you're holding the throttle wide open. Notice the butterflies are wide open. And I will get good at this by the time the video is over. Perhaps. There we go. And now, try not to snap it closed too hard. There we go. See, now it's working properly, okay? It's a little high. I need to adjust it. When I open the throttle, numbers go up. When I close the throttle, numbers go down. So now to adjust it, you put the screw back in. There we go. And you want to get it not tight but snug. And for this one, for this year again, is 0.67. So I'm going to adjust it until I get about 0.67 over here on the meter. Yeah, I've got some dirt in there. There we go. Get this guy to 0.67. See if I can get a good reading for you. There's a lot of dirt. This thing has been through a war. I don't know what happened to this thing before I got it, but it is a mess. And so for the demo, I'm just going to leave it in the ballpark. Not going to get super precise. On your own motor, you would spend some time getting it really precise, but so yeah, we'll leave it there just for the demo. And so again, it's low. You open the throttle, goes up smoothly to full throttle, down smoothly. And there you go. Everything's working properly. So that's the trick. When you replace the TPS on this guy, you've got to hold the throttle wide open when you put it back on. I hope this helps everyone. Please send me an email if you have any questions, and I'll help you out.